with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised Chill that all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Chad's been 9 and doesn't step out of line. His content's sound mature for all to enjoy, fresh when you're, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most things across the board we charge the ward because his code can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's Northern burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew fan his chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jet here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Friday the 28th of March 2025. A different one here because Phil's actually not streaming today. He's off today and tomorrow, but because I missed Tuesday, I'm doing Tuesday's podcast instead, so better late than never, I guess. Yeah, so this is my way of making up to you guys, because I wasn't here Tuesday, I missed it on Tuesday, so I don't want to deny you guys bingo, so yeah, we're doing it now. And it's weird doing a pre-recorded one because, like, we know kind of what happened on Tuesday. Phil had some ridiculously toxic segment about the casino, a whole bunch of copium went on with it, also he begged a lot. This is not, there's nothing, it's a weird situation knowing kind of roughly what to expect with Phil doing a bingo, but still, let's see if we can get a Phil House bingo regardless, you know what I mean, because I don't want to deny you guys another chance to get some more, get our bingo on the board, get some more bingo prize on money on that board. So there we go. How can I take a day off? Disgraceful. All the cool kids do it. But yeah, that being said, also currently alive right now, that being said, I managed to catch some of them earlier on. Also, they stream usually, Friday, Saturdays as well. Yeah, so they're having a good time themselves right now. Raw Phil, thank you very much to Raw Phil, by the way, for linking me this video. I reached out to Raw Phil, said, can I use your stream, your version of stream, because usually he hides these. I think usually he privates them or just unlists them, whatever. So I asked him, was it okay to use Tuesday's version? And he sent me a link to it just in case I lost it. He said, sure, go for it. So there you go. Big up to Raw Phil for being such a lovely bastard and letting us use his restream for us to play bingo. As you can see, it's already and ready to go. But before we do all that, yeah, I see the latest kick bans. Phil has now got up to 5,142 bans on kick. That's a lot of bans. Reform Seagull was banned. Imagine being called Reform Seagull and getting banned because, why? What reason possibly could you have done to get banned by Phil? Jesus, man. Money, cash, money, banned. Oh my god. I'm not even going to read that. I'm not even going to read that particular name. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, they got twice. It happened twice. Jesus Christ. Oh my. That ain't even PG. Anyway, screw it. But yeah, Phil's off today. So before we get bingo, how about we cover what happened yesterday? I'm kind of curious to see. So Phil done his Smart Guys thing. He had Ethan Ralph on his show for Smart Guys, and I'm kind of curious to see what Phil thought about how it went. I've not actually seen Phil's own take yet on how he thought the Smart Guys went. So let's see what Phil thought about Smart Guys with Ethan Ralph.
Then on the lead stream, it was Smart Guys Pro Wrestling Commentary covering SmackDown and Raw with our first of 3 special guest hosts that'll be coming up for the next 3 weeks. The first guest host was Ethan Ralph. Yes, he's infamous. Yes, a lot of people have issue with him. So how did the show go? It went late, but it only went late because we started off with a little bit of banter back and forth talking about various things. We had a lot of shout outs to do from contributions and people who wanted to ask him questions and the like. In general, I feel like the consensus was, at least from those who were there, they liked the appearance. I would definitely say that after around the 2-hour mark, he started to get tired. You could tell he was getting tired on the show.
That's one way to put it. Some other people would say he was fucking ridiculously high or drunk or something because he went and disappeared for a while, came back and he was slurring his words ridiculously. It's funny how Phil forbid Review Tech USA to be on edibles or whatever on his show, but it's fine for Ethan Ralph. Ethan Ralph gets a free pass to be high the goddamn kite or whatever on for doing Smart Guys. The double standards of Phil Burnell.
But he still remained on topic. He still had a lot to add. He had a lot to say about pro wrestling while we were doing the commentary parts. And there was some drama and funny parts too. In general, I think the appearance was a successful one. I think people really liked it. And there was an incredible amount of support. We opened 4 packs of Topps cards. I only have 3 left. All right. So likely what I'll have to do is in the next month find another way to get them because it looks like they're going to be hard to get. The ones that I bought actually were quite hard to buy. I'll see if maybe I can buy another one now.
Apparently, Ethan Ralph has been exposed before for super chatting himself. So it wouldn't be a shock if that happened last night as well. I don't know, it's weird, whatever. Socks are out in force. Also, view bottom. 40,000 viewers at one point. Yeah, the bots. But Phil claimed it wasn't view bottom, no. Phil claimed he's the most successful Smart Guys ever.
To prepare for future shows, because we are going to have 2 more weeks of special guest hosts on Smart Guys, all right? Now, the show's live over on DSP Reacts. It's already there live in archive. You can check it out. That's at DSP Reacts on YouTube. I want your feedback. I want to know what you thought about the show. Did you like it? Could it be improved? Did you like Ethan Ralph as a host? Should I consider him for future shows? Give us your feedback in the comments. Your comments will be critical to that show to know what you thought and how I should move forward. All right? But FYI, Smart Guys will continue on Thursday nights for the next 2 weeks, each with a different guest host. And no one knows who the guest hosts are. It's complete bullshit if someone claims they do. It's not anyone who anyone is thinking. Okay? Good. All right. That was my day. A crazy good day. Guess what? We hit not 1, not 2, not...
I don't care. I don't care about the rest of that. Who cares? Fucking whatever. How about we see for ourselves, courtesy of the Snort Bunnell compilation, let's see for ourselves just how that fucking interaction on Smart Guys went between these 2 fucking racist lol cows.
We start with Ice Mexican, $5 super chat, and the starfish sent his regards, Suffa. I don't know what that means. I apologize. I'm gonna have so many things I don't understand what the hell people are talking about tonight.
Do you want to explain to you what that means?
If you know what it means, sure. I hope it's not insulting to you.
It means that Ashton Parks, who weighs 800 pounds and can only walk 20 feet at a time, he spread his butthole, I'll say, since we're on YouTube. He spread his butthole live, New Year's 2018. He spread his butthole on a site called Stream.me. Some of the new people might not know this, but he did that. I'm not sure why he did that, but he did do that, and the picture is out there. He spread his butthole, and then he got mad because I wouldn't have him as part of my show, and then he lied and said... This is true, by the way, Phil. I'm not making this up.
I believe you. I believe you.
He said that I got him kicked out of his church because I reported him to his church for spreading his butthole on air, which I didn't do. And if you actually know where his church is, which I do...
This is... Wow, no wonder so many fucking people complained about his fucking stream last night. Not just his own fans were upset about all the butthole talk.
It's actually just like one of his family members' houses. So it's not even a real church. Like, the church is not even real in the first place. So, like, I mean, you know, it's a church, quote unquote, right? I mean, any house of worship, I guess you could count it as a church.
Are you insinuating that PPP would lie about something, Ethan?
I know, it's shocking. I know, shocking that his whole career is based on a lie, but, you know, a lot of people believe that, and it did not happen. Dude, I was so busy, like, I would not even dare. I thought it was funny when he did what he did. Honestly, now it was weird. You know,
Yikes.
Phil, the infamous multi-time masturbator. We have a Lester with a $2 super chat. 2 Gamergate OGs are now sharing the stage. I actually skipped Gamergate. And I was on YouTube during that time, and everyone was going crazy about Gamergate, and I was like, there's just so much bullshit going on. I just don't want to be involved in it. And everyone kept trying to get me involved, and I literally stepped back. I just want to play games, man. I didn't want to get involved in that at all. So, yes, I'm wearing heavy makeup to cover up all the zits and blemishes on my forehead.
It's a gay guy who does makeup for gay guys, which is nice, but then everything he talks about is sex. He's like, sex this, sex that. Oh, look, here's a picture of me waiting for a threesome. I'm like, that's like gross to me. Like, why would if I was straight, am I gonna constantly be talking about I'm waiting for a threesome? You know? And it's like they have to find these extreme measures to get noticed in order to become popular. He couldn't just be a guy talking about makeup. He has to be the guy who always constantly talking about sex, and that gets him noticed, and then people watch his makeup tutorials and stuff. You know what I mean? I see that stuff all the time.
He says, where did you get the nickname Rim It Ralph?
Because I like to...
Oh!
Well, because I never denied enjoying
wow.
women's buttholes, we'll say, and not because I actually ate what was inside of that, but you know, you can go around the rim. You can go around the rim, Phil. You know what I mean. Maybe you don't know what I mean.
Well,
but,
you know, to each their own. Some people like to talk about that stuff publicly, and some don't. So, you know.
Hey, I'm just being real. Like, you know what? The ladies love it. And I will step outside real quick.
What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh, easy to eat. Oh,
Penne is my favorite pasta shape.
what? The whole I prefer a penne because it's easy to eat meme is because penne is how you say penis in Spanish.
So, you know, if you guys like me here on the show, we're going to talk about the wrestling and stuff like that too. But,
Shortly,
you know, hype it up. So if you like me here, you know, the best way to keep me here, the best way to keep it going, you know, he's going to have other people for sure. And I don't down those people. But the best way to have me back is to bump up the support.
Nope.
So, you know, support Phil. He gets a lot of shit that he doesn't deserve. And, you know, just do what you
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
can to help this guy out, because like it you know, it's so funny. I said this before the show, and it's like, oh, the King of Hate. Are you gonna bring the King of Hate back? Well, actually, I want to be the King of Hate, and I don't think Phil wants that. Like, I watch Phil, and I only have for the past month or so. Like, I'm not trying to down you or anything. Like, I have, you know, my own show going on, right? But I watch you, and almost everything you do is positive, right?
It's chill, it's fun, it's positive.
Yeah,
the person who actually said it best, and I know this is going to be shocking, the person who said it best was Keemstar, okay? Keemstar a few months ago said on his show, yeah, you know, Phil doesn't do anything super interesting, but he doesn't bother anyone either. He's just making content for his audience.
Like,
so why does everyone hate him? You know?
Why do they hate him? I don't understand it. I've said this for years. I'm like, why do they hate this guy? And then, anyway.
The guy's a feminine side. DSP sucks big baloney dicks. $100 super chat from Brandon Harris. Screw all the drama. Long live the Ralph Male. I actually donated to the wrong chat before. I guess I'm a drunken idiot. Whose chat did you donate to? Don't tell me you donated to the restreamer. Oh, God. Fucking, that sucks, dude. That's terrible if you did that. He's like,
he's a great guy. By the way,
But that is one of the most truest things you'll ever see about Phil Burnell here. I don't know why it upsets him so much, but the fact that some detractors make bank based off of him, he cannot stand. It's weird for him to get so upset about something which is out of control. Why would it upset him so much?
and Brandon Harris is a great guy, so
awesome.
Forgive him.
He says, let's keep this man on the show. If it ain't Mersh, screw the other two hosts. Let's go. Well, we are gonna have 3 weeks of trials, like I said.
Yeah, and look, I don't want to shit on the other hosts. You know, maybe they'll be better. I don't know, but like I am down, and I like the remake you did for the graphics too. That's pretty cool.
Thank you. You know, so it's pretty cool. The background, the ring is the actual original ring I used like 12, 13 years ago for the original show. But then I brought in improvements. I brought in new logos, all kinds of shit to try to make it look more modern, to have like a kind of throwback feel, but also look good, new as well. So
yeah, it looks good. I love it.
All right, I'm gonna eat that snake. I'm gonna suck it down. Ready? Watch this. Suck the snake whole. He just goes like this. He two hands it and he goes, oh, sucks it down for nutrients. It's really good. Yeah, suck the snake. Yum, yum, yum. I've always eaten this sideways like a taco.
But they this is another thing. They're like, Phil's a drunk. Like that's what they say, right? Like, first off, I don't care if you are. Like, you know, who gives a shit, right? Like who cares about what another man does with his?
They just
money?
try to say anything,
But, like,
you know, anything that they think
They're
could be
like,
a negative
Phil
toward.
drinks gin all the time, and he's totally out of it, and you don't ever seem out of it. So
I'm literally on stream, what, like 10 hours a day, 6 days a week? Like, how can you say that I'm out of it? Like, what the hell are you even talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get it. Like, you could say I'm out of it here and there, but like, I can't. I just don't understand. I don't get it.
Do I drink gin after the streams? Yes, I do. I jump into an entire bathtub full of gin and I submerge myself for several hours. It's the only way to live.
And I see we have, 10,000 people watching just on your channel.
You
Like,
know,
they're not
that's
telling
just
me
the fucking
that.
assholes view botting. I pay no heed to that. That's why I said I don't look at the
Do
views.
you think? What?
Oh yeah, it's view bots. It's totally idiots coming in trying to do dumb shit. I pay,
Why would they even do that? Like,
because they're more.
Exactly. So, Phil, please explain what detractors would benefit from you getting view-botted. Like, how does that help detractors in any capacity whatsoever? The more logical and plausible explanation is one of your fucking loyal fans view-botting you to try and get more attention, more engagement on your streams, to and therefore get more money. It is far more logical it's one of your supporters view-botting you to help you. Because detractors get nothing from view-botting you. There's no net positive whatsoever to view-bot Phil Burnell.
Because they're literally just to get attention. There's no point in even bringing it up.
What else?
And now it's like I can't tell anybody apart from the ones who have the old songs who were made before these fucking excuse me, people showed up. Right.
Fun fact, Phil censored that word when he shared this later on for his on-demand audience. Phil censored that word. So way to try and control what Ethan Ralph can and cannot say, Phil. Like, no reprimands from Phil. He laughed it off. He seemed to enjoy it. Phil seemed to embrace it at the time, but then after the fact, I'm just going to mute this in case I get in trouble.
Excuse me, people showed up, right? And so, yeah, I agree with you completely. I did think it was a good match.
That's good. I love that gin. You can't overdose of gin.
All right, everyone, thank you. Ethan, thank you. Great attendance, great engagement, great support, great co-host. Everything went well. I'll be back next week, same time, same place, for Smart Guys, the Road to WrestleMania with a new co-host. But be sure to leave comments on this video. Let us know what you thought. Do you have suggestions? Do you have anything that we could improve? Did you like Ethan as the host? What do you think? Your opinion matters, and we want to hear it. All right? Again, thank you so much, man, for being a host tonight. I really appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Any final words for the audience?
I'll just say, rumble.com/killstream.live. That's where I am. And I had fun tonight. I did this.
Remember though, he would not let ReviewTech USA appear like on, drunk or belligerent or on edibles or whatever. He specifically forbade ReviewTech USA to turn up, on something. But look at what the hell, Phil. This is embarrassing. It's embarrassing, Phil. Ethan Ralph had to get absolutely sloshed to continue doing your show.
On spec, right?
Sure.
And I did it because I wanted to. That's why. So, fuck all the haters. Fuck all the pieces of shit.
Steven Seagal plays Galsiv. Did a 100-bit cheer and said, "Big Snort Burnell this time, baby." All right, Snort Burnell, huh? Yeah, here's a big ban the fuck out of your dumb fuck troll ass.
And they can burn in hell.
I think that's a perfect way to put it. There you go. All right, for smart guys, this is it. Everyone, have a good week. See you all next time. Peace out and be safe. Bye-bye. See you next week for more Road to WrestleMania coverage.
And I immediately jump into WWE Champions, and I just start pulling for Hogan's.
Oh, yeah, I got him. Wow, finally.
A crazy good day. Guess what? We hit not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 support goals today. Meaning we went from 76 to 80 goals hit. We did it. We hit the goal. That means it's time for DSP Tries It. Or does it? Because, folks, I have some bad news for you. I'm off tomorrow and I'm off Saturday. I return to streaming on Sunday, and it's going to be a full day of gameplay. The first stream is going to be Fatal Fury City of the Wolves Beta 2, and I am going to try different characters than Mai Shiranui and purposely going to try various different characters in the 3 hours that I play to see how they play, okay? The late stream with the continuation of Disco Elysium. So it's going to be a great day of gameplay. But there's a problem. What is our reward? Well, it's DSP Tries It, the Chick-fil-A barbecue smokehouse sandwich, and the new dragon fruit drinks. But it's Sunday. Chick-fil-A is closed on Sundays.
Oh my God.
Shit. So obviously I didn't foresee hitting 4 goals today. And there's...
You begged for it to happen. You claimed it basically a miracle if it happened. You pushed for it to happen. Stop bullshitting, Phil. And also, aren't you always fucking telling everyone that you fucking can't, you know, you can't hit a goal early and then delay the goal by multiple fucking days because people might lose interest? You said you couldn't do it before, and all of a sudden you're doing it now because you hit the goal on Thursday, and yet you're not even going to give people the reward on Sunday. You're going to make people wait like 4 days to get the reward for the goal that you demanded to get hit as soon as possible.
There's no way I can give you Chick-fil-A on Sunday. Sadly, this means by default, the reward for DSP Tries It will be Monday. All right? We will do it on Monday after the first stream.
Why couldn't you just do it? Like, what was stopping Phil? So he's got 2 days off. He could have, like, went to Chick-fil-A today with Kat and filmed a special, like, on-the-road version of them enjoying Chick-fil-A together somewhere. In the wild. Like, wow. What? No, we can't do that, though. Not allowed, apparently.
Order the Chick-fil-A, we'll do it then. But the good news is, this means now we get a head start on the next DSP Tries It, which is one that everyone's excited for, the new Minecraft meals at McDonald's. That's cool. So I hope that you guys are interested in the Minecraft meals. Basically what they are adult meals that have a whole Minecraft-themed packaging and a Minecraft collectible, which honestly is a toy. Let's face it, it's basically just a kid's meal for adults with real food like the Big Mac or the McNuggets or whatever. So, you guys said do it, and the tie-in starts April 1st. Well, guess what? Sunday's the 30th, Monday's the 31st. If we start hitting goals early in the week, we could do it as early as mid to late next week. We may even be able to do that DSP Tries It by the end of next week, which would be awesome. All right? So, on Sunday when I come back, we can't do DSP Tries It, but on Monday it will be DSP Tries It, Chick-fil-A barbecue smokehouse sandwich, and the new drink. And then as we hit goals over the week, it'll be the Minecraft meal later on in the week when it actually unlocks and is available here in the...
That's of course, so Phil's assuming he's going to hit all his goals between Sunday and Friday. There's no guarantee of that happening, of course, but he's going to assume anyway, because he is just a greedy piece of shit.
United States. Okay? Cool. Everyone, I just want to tell you, thank you so much. What a great supportive week. Even though it was a short week, with me missing a night stream to work on taxes, with me not being here tomorrow. It was an amazing, outstanding week. I had a great time. You guys were so great, especially tonight with Ethan Ralph on the show. I didn't know how it was going to go. It went really well. I appreciate you all. I
love how Phil's like, he's ignoring the fact that Ethan Ralph's a drunken, fucking embarrassing mess or whatever, slurring all over the place or whatever, you know what I mean? No, Phil got money, so that's all that matters. You know, money was a pretty, you know, never mind the conduct and attitude and things being said by Sonny. Phil got a bunch of money, so it was worth it.
Hope to see you on Sunday. I want you to have a safe and fun Friday, Saturday. Have a good night. See you Sunday. I'm out of here, guys. Peace out. Bye-bye.
Let me tell you, there is going to be a lot of WWE Champions pulls tonight. I cannot wait to spend all of this money. It's a gacha where you spend millions for pixels. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
That's enough. That's enough. Yeah, I just play. I've always got to play that last bit. You know, it's just too good. It's too good not to. Okay, guys, it's time of bingo. Ready to rock and roll and get on my show straight away. I need a number though. I need a number for the bingo card. Navy Vet for Life. How about you pick? As you are celebrating your birthday stuff today and all that jazz.
Old bastard!
It's been Navy Vet for Life has got their birthday celebrations and lined up for today. Whatever they're going to enjoy themselves today. So why not let the ancient one, you know, pick the bingo number? You know, I seen him hyping up his own celebratory birthday shenanigans and activities. You know, like in the chat earlier on. So I thought it'd be kind of nice to let Navy pick the bingo numbers. No pressure on Navy Vet for Life, but I'll decline let it be a random pick. Well, in that case, if you wanted to be a random pick, Sonny says 345 from Chat GPT. So we'll let Chat GPT fucking take over the world. Why don't we? You've got 345. This is the bingo card we have for today's show. So thank you, Sonny and Navy and Chat GPT, I guess, for helping us pick today's bingo card. We need Phil to say and do the following. We need Phil to say subs, contributions, interesting, behind the scenes, and million. The second row is Phil saying shocked, so anyway, idiot, detractor or trolls, and percent. The third row is Phil saying excited, business, birthday, him slapping his leg, and him discussing politics in some manner. The fourth row is Phil saying people saying literally, chill, day off, and now. The fifth and final row is Phil saying variety, fun, him displaying some unusual jealousy, him saying nobody or no one, and finally him saying wrong. So there we go, that's today's bingo card for Tuesday's podcast. I'm going to remember, Phil's not live, Phil's not here today, Phil's on his day off. This is Tuesday's podcast, but I missed Tuesday, so I'm just trying to make up for that. So yeah, there we fucking go. This is Jesus, man. So yeah, guys, it's so weird that this is not live. I mean, this is live. Me talking to you bastards right now is live, but Phil was not live. We got so much speed up juice. We have an overabundance of speed up juice. But yeah. Sonny says no spoilers. Well, I mean, I don't think there's anything to spoil, is there? Because there is no, every single thing here, we don't know if Phil's going to say or not, I think. It's not like, $50+ and support is on the card and you know for a fact that Phil did or didn't get that. So I don't think you can actually spoil too much about the card itself, because how's everyone going to remember everything from Tuesdays? You'll remember some things, of course, like him being all toxic about the Kino guys. I think that definitely counts, like Usual Jealousy, for example, but maybe other examples of us as well. Anyway, whatever. Bingo today, of course. We only have a few more bingos between now and the end of the month, of course. We're going to have bingo today for Tuesday's show. We're going to have bingo on Sunday. And the final bingo of the month is going to happen on Monday. Monday, the 31st of March, will be our final bingo of the month. And that'll be our last time for us to try and win bingo and get some more bingo prize fund money added. As you can see, the bingo prize fund is going very well so far for this month. It is currently up to 455 buckaroos. And of course, if we win bingo, it adds $10 more to that bingo prize fund. To help us on our way to try and win bingos, we've got a bunch of ways we can get free spaces for the bingo board. For example, if Phil burps, snips or snorts 10 times before he starts recording for his shitey gameplay, that gives us a free space. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds that Phil begs, that also gives us a free space. For every 5 new or rejoining members we get to the stream, that gives us a free space as well. And finally, the best way, in my opinion, for us to get free spaces for bingo, if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream. Not only will it give us a free spaces, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation as well, maybe the supremely talented Pixar animations, to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in full direct control of some ways we can get free spaces, but the rest of the ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as some big and profusely. Of course, as well as that, so the bingo prize fund, as you can see, is up to 455 buckaroos. We win bingo, adds $10 to the bingo prize fund. The bingo prize fund is made up of a variety of different things. For example, a quarter of a YouTube income I make for the month of March goes directly towards that bingo prize fund. Every time I win bingo, it adds $10 to the bingo prize fund. Every Friday, we try and pick 3 very challenging marble courses and try and get that course completed by anyone. 99% elimination style courses. For every course we complete, it adds $10 to the bingo prize fund as well. And finally, tips. Every single tip that comes in, no matter how big or small, goes right towards that bingo prize fund as well. So that's how that bingo prize fund is made up. And if you want a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund, just listen to the bad man.
Well, hello everyone, Phil Burnell here, letting you know about King Jad's Bingo and Marbles gameplay on YouTube. Now, you need to leave a post in the community tab to enter, and that's it. A lucky winner will be picked by playing Marbles at the end of the month. It is just that easy. Any mouth-drooling idiot can do it.
Thank you, Phil, you annoying piece of shit. So there we go. And I think I've covered all the bases. The only thing left for me to really do is for me just to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
And she's a big fucking bitch.
Of course it's that one it plays first time. Anyway guys, bedtime bingo. Good luck everybody. Remember this is from Tuesday's show. And we're using Raw Phil. So thanks to Raw Phil, we have Phil's Kick Chat and his YouTube chat at the same time. And pause so we can see exactly what's being said. Yeah. But very nice to actually. I might start getting used to using Raw Phil, who knows? I guess I'll have to wait and see if I want to stick to Raw Phil in future or not for our future restreams. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Anyway, at time bingo. Here we go. Good luck everybody.
Good morning, everyone. On today's show, we talk about an end to Assassin's Creed Shadows after I dumped the game on yesterday's stream. In addition, we'll talk about interesting rumors regarding the Switch 2 and its upcoming release, and we're going to talk about some upcoming celebrations, including my birthday and the 100 goal celebration that's right around the corner. So, we've got an interesting and fun podcast. All this and more on today's show. Sit back, relax, here we go. It's time to have fun on Level 1.
What an annoying piece of shit. Well, 3 ticked off already. 3 ticked off already. Didn't he just wear the shirt? Aye, on Tuesday. I'm doing Tuesdays because are you mocking me? Are you mocking me? Hold on. I feel like I need to put a pinned message in the chat in case people might or might not get it. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to work on that now. Anyway, 3 ticked off, 22 to go. Fantastic stuff.
All right. Hello, everybody. It is Tuesday, the 25th of March, 2025. I'm DSP. This is the Level 1 podcast, and today, it's a full day of streaming. FYI, because originally, I was going to take a half day today, and I was going to do a full day tomorrow, but because of the weather, oh boy, I'm going to actually flip that. And what I mean by that is, it is going to be incredibly hot here today, for no reason. It's not even, this is annoying me. It's not even like seasonable weather at all. It's actually going to be summertime weather here today. We're supposed to be anywhere from the mid to high 70 degrees Fahrenheit with the sun in full blast outside. I currently have both of my fans on full blast. I have the ceiling fan and my oscillating tower fan there just going crazy, and I am getting nice air circulation, but it's already hot in here. So here's the thing. Originally, I was going to work on my taxes tonight, but I realized it's going to be so hot in here. Do you really want to be doing these important calculations and trying to fill all this data into a spreadsheet that's super important to get right when I'm sitting here sweating it out, probably half delirious and completely tired because of it? So I said, you know what? Today we'll do an actual full day of streaming, and then tomorrow, hopefully it'll cool down. Tomorrow it's actually supposed to rain a little bit on and off during the day, and perhaps that would actually cool it down to the point where it won't be a big deal. So today, here I am. I'm actually wearing a much lighter shirt, not a heavy pullover like I've been wearing recently. I'm actually wearing lighter pants and everything. Hopefully, I'll be good. I don't know if I will be or not. I might have to make a wardrobe change into a short sleeve shirt and shorts today, depending on how hot it actually gets in here. I'll have the door open until my wife gets home from work, so I still have several hours before I have to kind of cut off the circulation of air, which is when it might get really uncomfortable. I guess we'll have to see. Anyway, so I'm here all day long today. A great full day of streaming, and I hope that you guys are excited for that. You may notice a small change. I wonder if anyone can tell what it is right now live. Probably not unless I mention it. I tweaked my microphone settings because last night I filmed a special video explaining my reasoning for why I quit.
That explains a lot. I was kind of confused on Wednesday when I done bingo again, thinking Phil sounded kind of different. I didn't know that Phil actually tweaked his microphone settings, you know what I mean? But this explains, so I missed Tuesday, of course. So yeah, this explains a lot as to why I thought Phil sounded a bit different.
Settings. Because last night I filmed a special video explaining my reasoning for why I quit Assassin's Creed Shadows after playing it for 9 hours. It essentially was a mini review of sorts. And I listened back to the video, and my voice just seemed off. And I think what it is, as you know, I bought this microphone in January, and we spent a while tweaking the settings to try to get it like perfect, but I feel like we didn't. Like, I know there were some changes there, and we added filters and we tweaked filters.
I mean, if you'd listened to Rich when he was on your stream, he could have actually helped you and assisted with you because he told you exactly what the issues were. But you just dismissed it and didn't care, and then you fucking removed him from your stream because you didn't want to join in with the Kino bashing. Because you're a petulant man-child.
And then, you know, here I am listening back to this video, and the video is doing very well, by the way. We'll take a look at it later. It's getting thousands of views, and people are giving it an actual chance, which I appreciate. And I'm just like, I think the freaking voice is just doesn't sound right. And here I am, I've been using these settings now on this microphone for about 2 months. I'm like, it just doesn't sound right at all. All right. So this morning I opened my microphone proprietary software and I started messing with it a little bit. And I turned on this other setting. Basically what I did is my microphone was put almost all the way to the side of bright voice. What that means is that it basically tries to accentuate higher pitched sound, and it makes it a little bit more crisp, but it basically eliminates all bass from the actual audio. And so now here we are today, and I said, you know what, let me mess with this. So I actually took it all the way to the other side. So now it's basically considered darkened sound. What that means is it won't accentuate higher pitched sounds, and you won't hear as much crispness, but you're going to hear more bass. Okay. So I'm curious, how do you think it sounds today? All right. I personally, after listening to the 2 levels today, I was like, okay, all the way this way, all the way that, what's better? I think that the darker, deeper sound sounds better. It actually has bass in my voice.
All this does is illustrate how little he puts into his craft, how little effort and preparation Phil puts in towards his fucking streams and content. Like, the big, massive, huge change almost broke his back that he's implemented as he went and moved a slider all the way from one side all the way to the other side. That was it. This is something you discover anyway while you're trying. All this trial and error, fine tuning, fine tweaking. You would discover that in 5 seconds if you were generally trying to fucking mess with your settings, Phil. So clearly you didn't really fucking put much effort and time into trying to perfect it, did you?
Bass now, which in real life, I do have bass in my voice. It's just that with the mic settings I had on, it was editing that out, essentially, making everything sound crisp. So anyway, I wonder what you think, okay? And the other funny part is, during this video last night that I made, there's a little bit of background noise. What it is, as you know, when I stream, at least during, the times when it's cooler, I have my front window open. And so I was streaming with the front window open. And
is this the one where you can hear the bird noise or whatever?
Last night, my neighbors were out there playing with their kids, and one of their kids tends to get way overexcited and scream. And the kid was screaming at the top of his lungs, shrieking, and it was catching on the mic. And it's crazy because I've tested other things. Like right now, I have 2 fans on full blast, and you guys probably can't hear it because the microphone has that like auto adjustment to get rid of ambient noise. But this kid shrieked so loud that it actually came through on the mic, and people were like, "What is going on in there? Do you have, creatures screaming in your house? Is it haunted? Do you have loud birds?" I'm like, no, it's my neighbors. I put up with that whenever they're around. And the kid gets excited.
Why would I lie?
I imagine it's like breathing for you.
So anyway, yeah, so that's what that noise was, because people are, of course, asking me and spinning conspiracy theories, but it was my neighbor's kid, which I have to hear every single day, even though I have no kids. That's what happens when you have shared walls, All right, so hopefully the mic sounds good today. You guys let me know. Give me your feedback. Do you think the mic sounds better? Here, this is going to blow your mind.
Who
Ready?
fucking cares?
How does it sound right now? How does the microphone sound when I actually talk directly into it like this? Because according to certain parties, this is how you're supposed to talk into this style of microphone. Like you're kissing it, like you're caressing it and giving it a loving ASMR rub down. Do you like how this sounds right now? Well, too bad, because I'm not going to do that. It's ridiculous. And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to talk at the microphone from a normal distance, like a normal human. I'm not going to suck on it. Okay?
You should get a microphone that is suited for that purpose then, because you didn't buy that kind of microphone. The current microphone. Why do you think, Phil, that you fucking barely... Because you move all over the place, Phil. You keep rocking back and forth on those X and Y axes of yours, which means when you get fucking out of range that microphone, you get a lot quieter and the sound cuts out sometimes because you're constantly rocking back and forth because you don't have the right sort of microphone to use to suit your needs. You bought the wrong microphone. If you don't want to fucking do your content like that, then you bought the wrong microphone. You incompetent fool.
Okay. Anyway, so let's start at the beginning. All right. Yesterday, I did a major stream of Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Who fucking cares?
All right? Basically, at the end of that stream, I clocked in around 9 hours of gameplay. That game is boring as dirt. I'm sorry. I tried to like it. I tried to give it an honest chance, fair shake. Ubisoft no longer knows how to make games. The games that Ubisoft was making 10 years ago are twice as good as the games they're pumping out today. It's just a fact. Think about it. The older Far Cry's...
It's an opinion, Phil, not a fact. Opinions are not facts.
The older Assassin's Creeds, right, are miles better than the games that they've been pumping out recently. And it's just very sad. I don't know what else to say. I tried so hard to understand what the catch of the game was supposed to be, what was supposed to be fun. I can't find it. I don't want to endlessly grind in this game to get resources just to unlock the next leg of the story. I just want to play the fun stuff. I didn't even get to play as Yasuke. I didn't even get there. I was 9 hours in and the game didn't even allow me to play as the other character yet.
Probably just as well, because Phil probably would have been cancelled for being super racist.
I don't get it. I really don't. I don't know what they were going for. But anyway, if you want the full explanation of why I am no longer playing Assassin's Creed Shadows, check out the highlight video that I made yesterday. It essentially is a review, okay? And it's doing pretty darn good on my channel. As of right now, just to show you. There it is. As of right now, it's got 3,400 views and climbing within 11 hours. I'm sure it'll do better, but at the same time, I never know how much a video is going to do on my channel anymore. I don't. You know me. I don't get the kind of promotion or attention or anything that I used to get anywhere on YouTube. But apparently it has raised some eyes because definitely people are watching it, and I appreciate that. If you haven't seen it yet, it is available as the featured video on my channel. I'll probably leave it up there as the featured video for a bit, since people really seem to enjoy it. I think I will leave it up there. Now, this is about a 20-minute video, 22, 21, and basically I tell you what I liked and didn't like about the game, and mostly it's what I didn't like. The game just didn't have enough for me to stick around for it, and people seem to like that descriptiveness and the take. So give it a look. It's doing well. A rare video of mine that I put out that's actually doing well. So at least something came out of the game, I guess. It's just a shame that Ubisoft games are so bad today. And this is honestly kind of a good thing because I'm going to continue playing other games like Pirate Yakuza, the Suikoden Collection. Coming this Thursday, we've got Atomfall. I want to keep other games in the rotation, and it would have been very hard if we had Assassin's Creed in there too. So there you go. All right. So check that out if you haven't yet. It's doing pretty well, and hopefully you'll enjoy the video and spread it around if you like the take. Now, last night I played Disco Elysium for the first time ever, and that game is incredibly unique. I had no idea what it was going into it. Essentially what it is, it's just a point-and-click adventure, much like Secret of Monkey Island or something like that. But the difference is they've integrated in these RPG elements. So if you have different statistics leveled, and there's tons of them, you can have better advantage to win a conversation with a dice roll because the game has dice rolls in it like Baldur's Gate 3 did. But in addition to that, it actually tackles serious issues and things like racism and social commentary and labor disputes and things like that. And I was like, what kind of game is this? I wasn't expecting it to have this kind of discussion in it. Alcoholism and your self-image and things, they're all in there, and I've only played for 2 hours. So anyway, I played it pretty well, or not pretty well. I played it a good amount last night, and people seemed to like it. And said, would you keep playing it? Sure. Burger. I would absolutely love to keep playing that game because it is incredibly unique. I didn't know what it was going into it, and now that I played it, I'm kind of intrigued. What? I've had enough. Guys, don't ever ask Chimchar to come back. He's never coming back over on Kick. I've really had enough of him now. Enough of this. He's done. He's not coming back under any circumstance. Stop screaming. Stop asking for him to come back. This is only the millionth time that he's saying something fucked up in the chat.
Burger. It's an interesting number. It feels so weird doing this when Phil's not live. It's a millionth time. Interesting number.
Jesus. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. But guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up, right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The boss being raised.
That's always going to be funny. Anyway, let's get back. So Phil said millionth. Wow, interesting number. Definitely. Strong start to the bingo board. We're doing quite well. Chat GPT has so far picked a good one.
I've had enough of his bullshit, okay? No more. I've had enough. I only have a certain amount of patience, and that guy's now been banned like 3 or 4 times in the last couple of weeks, and I've just had enough of him. Stop begging for him to come back. He's just a waste of time. Okay? Anyway. So, I like Disco Elysium, and by the way, we hit the goal last night, and we far exceeded the goal last night. I was shocked. I was not expecting that. A lot of people were like, no one's going to show up for Disco Elysium. No one's going to like that game. That game is so fringe and weird, and Phil will never get it, and he'll never like it, and no one will like watching him play it. So, you know, it's just going to be a bust. And then what happens? People showed up, people engaged, people supported, and it went really well. I just find it hilarious. Every time now I'm playing a mainstream game like Assassin's Creed Shadows, it just flops. The games are terrible. They're padded. They're just uninspired. These AAA game devs literally have lost their way and don't know how to make good games anymore. Then I play a game like Disco Elysium, and it like hits on all levels, and everyone's enjoying it and having a great time, including me. Originality, innovation, daring to do something different versus the status quo of repetition and boredom. It's just so sad on this point now. Like I don't even know what else to say. It's really pathetic. I wish that we could have more original games, but it seems like AAA isn't trying to do that anymore. They just want to keep repeating the same formula over and over with slight tweaks and hope that you'll give them $70 plus tax, and I've had enough of it. So, anyway, Disco Elysium went well. However, I just want to forewarn everyone. I can't play it again this week. This week I'm already booked. You know, today we've got a full day of Call of Duty, and then later tonight we've got more Pirate Yakuza, and then tomorrow we've got the Suikoden collection, and I'm not doing a late stream, right? And then on Thursday, oh, it's the premiere of Atomfall. That's what it is. I was trying to remember what's Thursday. There's something big. It's the premiere of Atomfall. All right, so I hope that you'll join me for that on Thursday, and then Thursday night, Smart Guys, and that's the week. I'm not here Friday or Saturday this week. So I promise you next week, we will do some more Disco Elysium. We'll try Atomfall, and we'll balance it with everything else, okay? Cool. All right.
Who fucking cares?
All righty, so I've covered everything from yesterday, right? Good. Let's just briefly talk about the schedule so that you guys know what to expect for the next couple of days. It's exactly as I just said. Black Ops 6 and Pirate Yakuza today. Suikoden collection tomorrow. Atomfall.
I love how he literally addressed his schedule, read out his schedule, and after he's fucking reading out his schedule, he's in, right, guys, let's look at his schedule now.
And Smart Guys, and then 2 days off, and I'm back on Sunday for a 6-day streaming week.
And then Phil said 2 days off. Days off, there you go.
Burger.
I was waiting for him to actually say day off, but there we go.
Now, here's the deal. If you would direct your attention to the top of the screen, you would see we're currently at 74 out of 80 goals hit. And yesterday on this very show, we decided...
Well, hold on, I need to rewind it so I can start a big counter.
24 out of 80 goals hit. And yesterday on this very show, we decided that the reward will be DSP Tries It Taco Time, which is a direct competitor to, say, Taco Bell, but they're only really here in the Pacific Northwest of the United States. They do things like different kinds of burritos, different kinds of tacos, and the like. So I'm excited for that. I want to try it. I've only had it once, and it was like 11 years ago, and I don't remember it. So it's going to be great to try it out in the modern day and see if it's any good. But we've got to hit 80 goals to celebrate DSP Tries It, okay? Last night, we actually hit a goal and exceeded it. Here's what's been going on recently, okay? We'll do one stream where not only will we hit a goal, we'll exceed the goal. We'll do really well. Then we'll have another stream, and that stream, sadly, we won't hit the goal. But if you kind of add the two together, that's a great day. Like, for example, the other day, we hit and exceeded the goal playing Suikoden. I didn't hit the goal playing Pirate Yakuza, but if you add the two together, it's a great day overall, but we only hit one goal. Yesterday was exactly the same. On Assassin's Creed Shadow stream, we only got hit like $75 of support, but then on the late stream, we had like over 200. Add them together, it's a great day, but only one goal was hit. So what's happening is, for games that aren't resonating with a bigger audience, we're getting less support, but then we're not hitting the goal. And the way that it works is we, $150, that's a goal that we count towards our milestones. So it's not that I'm not doing well, I am, but it's weird how it's kind of being dispersed out. Remember, we can hit multiple goals in one stream. If we hit 150, that's a goal. Hit 300, that's 2 goals. We could hit those all in one stream. All right? So let's do it today. On this very stream, let's hit some goals. Let's hit at least one goal for Call of Duty. If you guys are really enjoying the gameplay and having a good time, please support, and let's hit multiple goals or whatever and go from there. All right? Because I think that's the way to go, is when people are here and they're hyped for something, hit the multiple goals, because let's be honest, later tonight, I'm going to have a chill night stream of Pirate Yakuza. I know I'm going to like it. You're going to like it for those who show up, because those who show up for Pirate Yakuza always engage. But the support doesn't always hit the levels, right? So then instead, let's just have it happen on the streams when people are around and supporting. You know what I'm saying? That's how we can do it. And the thing is, I would love to hit the goal this week and do DSP Tries It Taco Time by the end of the week. But realistically, I don't think it's going to happen. Even if we hit a goal every stream I do between now and the end of Thursday, we're still only going to be at 79. Remember, the next DSP Tries It reward is the new adult Minecraft meals that they're going to have at McDonald's, where I'm going to order them and see what kind of, the toy thing, reward collectible you get, and the exclusive packaging and all that. It's going to be interesting. We're going to have a lot of Minecraft-related stuff going on, because you guys, during my birthday marathon, which will be on Sunday, April 6th, have already said you want to see me play Minecraft, right? For the first time in ages. We're going to start over with Minecraft while I'm buzzed, which is going to be interesting. Me playing Minecraft while I'm drinking, right? But also, you said you want to see me do a Minecraft Lego build and try to do the whole thing in one sitting, and I could probably. Like, I'll probably get one of those ones we saw. There was a sword one, and there was a nether. I'll probably order one of those off Amazon in time for my birthday, and then we'll do that during the birthday marathon as well. So a lot of things to tie in with this Minecraft movie. What's hilarious is that everyone is saying the Minecraft movie is probably going to suck, but it's interesting timing for content for me, because this is what you guys have been asking for, okay? But we need to get momentum going. We need to hit the goals to get through the Taco Time DSP Tries It, so then we can work towards the Minecraft meal DSP Tries It at 90 goals hit, okay? So let's get some support going. We have our first contribution of the day. I'm going to read it out. It would be great to get more, so we can have a segment of shouting all this out right now. All right, so here we go. Our first contribution of the day is a $5 tip. And it is from Flatman B, who says, Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone has a great day. God bless all. Thank you to Flatman for getting our support started today. I very much appreciate that. Let's get that animation going, and let's get them up on the leaderboard. And now let's get some other contributions. Let's get our first super chat of the day. Let's get our first membership. Let's get our first gifted sub over on Kick. Let's get that momentum rolling, shall we? By the way, if you were not here last night, you missed it. We have new animations for when I hit goals. New ones. New music, new animations happening. All right? So please consider contributing to see the new animations today as well. All right? So Flatman B with the first contribution of the day, $5. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Okay. Excellent. All right. So I can see a bunch of trolls over on Kick today.
Burger?
I'm just going to ignore the emote spam today. That's right, Jade. Yes, tonight. Pirate Yakuza. Jade's a huge fan of Pirate Yakuza. He's going to show up tonight for Goro-san. That's right. It's hard to chat right now? All right, I'll just ban all these people then. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Since they all want to spam and break the rules, I'll just ban them all. Here we go. Sorry, I have to do this because we don't have any moderators this morning over on Kick, so I'm taking care of it. Okay.
Who fucking
Nosy Angel
cares?
did. I have to because people are complaining in the Kick chat they want to talk and they can't. They actually want to talk and they can't talk because these idiots are spamming. So I have to ban all the spammers.
Burger.
There we go. Okay. Looks a little better now. All right. Now you should be able to talk. No, Kickbot handles regular spam. What I mean by that is Kickbot will handle if someone's repeatedly posting an emote, if someone uses like way too many letters or caps, it won't just stop you from typing a single emote. And the thing is, there's like 20 sock accounts all typing the single emote, so it fills the whole chat. There you go. Much better now. See that? What's up, Real King Michael? Good morning. How are you? Okay. Can we do sniping today, says Jake. What do you mean by that? Can we do sniping today? What kind of sniping is there in Pirate Yakuza? Is there sniping in the game? Oh, you're talking about Call of Duty. I'm so dumb. Could we do sniping in Call of Duty? I mean, we could. I think we may have played enough. Maybe I've unlocked all the attachments for the other sniper rifle that I was using that I thought was better. Let's take a look today. Let's look at the sniping build and figure out. I've been sniping now for like weeks. Let's actually see what I've unlocked. That's a good point. Let's do that today. Let's look at the loadouts. Okay. Cool. Let's look at the sniping loadouts. Because remember, I was using the SVD to unlock the attachments for the other one. Was it XM1 or whatever? But then we never went back to it. We never went back to that other crazy, not the XM1, was like AMS something. Whatever that giant sniper rifle was, it was really good. But we never went back to it, so maybe we'll do that today. Okay, cool. Good suggestion. All right. So, guys, let's get some more support going. We have nothing right now besides flat.
Jesus, and into our bigment. Holy crap. Jesus. Oh, I mean, I will say this. ChatGPT, Sonny, has picked an absolute fucking barnstorm of a card. I mean, AI must have known what the right number to pick here, because look at all the things ticked off. Keep in mind, we're only, like, Phil started, like, so from 51 to, like, well, it's been like 20 odd minutes. It's like 25 minutes of Phil's podcast. It's had like, 18 squares ticked off or something. I think that's right. Yeah, 1, 2, how much is left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 18 squares. And now Phil's about to beg some more, which hopefully can lead us toward a free space.
Okay, cool. Good suggestion. All right. So, guys, let's get some more support going. We have nothing right now besides Flatman B. Let's get some more support for the stream. Get it rolling. Get it towards our goal. Let's get this taco time goal by the end of the week. And then let's go ahead and work towards our Minecraft stuff next week. Okay? Good stuff. Okay. Now, I do have one interesting news topic that I would like to cover this morning. Okay? Stupid ads are all over this thing, though. Wait, this website sucks. All right, listen. All right. Here's the thing. I didn't mean to hit that. Here's the thing. I understand that news media is having a tough time because with the internet, a lot of people don't follow news media anymore. But there are certain times when it makes sense to follow them. For example, with this story, this is from a website called InsiderGaming.com, and apparently someone was at the Game Developers Conference, and he gathered a whole bunch of information regarding the Switch 2. So it's an exclusive article. Great. I'd like to read your article, but what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Can I see your article? Like, take a look at the screen right now, and take a look at how ridiculous this is. This is literally right here. This tiny 1/3 of your screen right here is the article. This is an ad. This is an ad. This is other related articles. Ad. And the worst part is, it's an ad for Snow White. You know, the movie that just fucking tanked and no one gives a shit about? Yet they accepted payment for an ad for that piece of shit. So it's like, can I just look at your fucking site and read your article? No. And how do they not understand? This is what gets me. How do they not understand that having your site look like this means no one wants to use it and you lose traffic? Can I repeat that?
You're using it right now and you're promoting it to your audience in a live stream. So you just debunked yourself accidentally.
Because your site looks like a fucking stupid billboard of ads, no one uses your site, and that's why you're losing traffic. Get it? Because you're greedy, and you want to put these ads all over your site. No one wants to use your site. You incredible fucking morons who run these news agencies. Get the picture?
You have tons of ads in your shiny content, which fucking viewers don't really fucking like to care about. Most of your money comes from fucking people giving you money on live streams these days, and yet you still persist on having ads run all the time on your content.
Find another way to monetize, get that shit off, or no one's gonna watch your shit, all right? Anyway, so we have this article, exclusive, supposedly. Nintendo Switch 2 will have a 3-phase launch plan for its games. With the Nintendo Switch 2, by the way, I'll just say this is from Tom Henderson, writing for InsiderGaming.com. With Nintendo Switch 2, 1 week from its official full reveal, people are at the annual Game Developers Conference, and the guy came back with some exclusive info. First of all, he says, the Switch 2's launch date is going to be in June. Okay? So that means they're going to do their presentation next week, which is April 2nd, I believe is the presentation, where they're going to announce the console and all of that stuff. Okay? So that's going to be first week of April, and apparently then...
Chat, Phil. Hey, Ramon Sanchez, how you doing, pal? Like, it's so weird doing bingo today when Phil's not live. It's so fucking weird. Part of me just fucking wants to go to That Being Said and enjoy what they're doing instead. Where are you, That Being Said? Oh, Broside Phil's live as well. But no, is
that conversation, because what is he gonna say? Rich said this about me, and it's not true because he's stupid and he's fat. That's all he can say. Like, anybody can fucking say that.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes. And remember my favorite when Andy said while DSP was on their show, they would DM each other saying how fucking sucks.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to, so I've got that as a backup. If Phil gets, you know, if old past Phil annoys the crap out of me too much, I've got That Being Said and standby to enjoy. And if they disappear after a while, I've got Broside Phil as well. And stand by as well, because if I want a break from Phil and the authors just aren't cutting it or whatever, we've got other fucking people to go to enjoy it, because like Phil is just, old Phil is just, past Phil's doing my nothing. He really is. Like, this is so annoying. Like I don't know why it's almost as annoying as live Phil.
It's gonna go up for pre-order, and you're gonna be able to get 50% off Michael's fave set. Wait, what's this? God damn it.
Yeah, 50%. Phil said percent. Didn't think I was going to say that.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Jesus, man. This is such a good card. We may win pretty fast.
You're going to be able to pre-order it. It's going to come out in June. Okay? So that's exciting. And hopefully, what I'm hoping is what Nintendo has said is correct. If Nintendo had said they have mass-produced this console, that it shouldn't be an issue to get it. I don't believe that. I do believe this is going to be another PlayStation 5 situation where to get this console, you're going to have a tough time trying to pre-order the thing. I want to get it. I can afford it, but am I going to be able to get it? I want it. I want to cover it for you. I would love to do a live unboxing with my new setup, being able to show you what it looks like in person and everything, hooking it up, doing day one coverage, playing all the games, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it, okay? Okay, anyway, so June, I feel, would be perfect. We've already talked about this. The summertime is typically a dead time for games. June used to be a big month because of E3, but there's no E3 anymore. There is Summer Game Fest. So this would be a great opportunity, if it does come out sometime in, say, mid-June, to jump on the opportunity, because no one else will have major games coming out around that time frame. Everyone's eyes will be on the Switch 2. Its release, and whatever games are out, everyone will be talking about it. So this is actually a great time for it to come out, in my opinion. It will take advantage of the otherwise empty summertime. Okay, now, that's not all. According to various sources, the Nintendo Switch 2 will launch with a 3-pronged strategy. 3 prongs? That sounds familiar. Does it not? How do I wanted to change color, but I forget how to do this because I've done this before. Is it right click? How the hell do I do this? I don't know. There's a way I'm supposed to be able to open up the plug and change the color, but now it's only doing it in red. I don't know. But anyway, a 3-pronged strategy. No, they're calling it a 3-phase strategy. Okay? So here is the different stages. The first stage is... Why can't I change the color? This is pissing me off. I'm supposed to be able to, but it's gone. So I think the plugin broke. Great. I was thinking right click on that. No, it just does this. What am I supposed to do to get it to work? Oh, I'm hungry for some protein breakfast. Yummy. Let's get the... Anyway. So, first-party titles will launch with the console. That makes a lot of sense. You would want your first-party titles to launch with the console. So, good on them. That's a good decision, in my opinion. Okay, why? Because let's be honest, what do you buy the Nintendo console for? Primarily the first-party titles. Games such as the Marios, the Zeldas, the Donkey Kongs, the Mario Karts, the Pokemons. That's right, it's called Pokemon. That's how you pronounce it properly. I don't know if you guys knew that. The Kirbys. The Smashing of the Brothers. Right? What else? What else is first-party Nintendo these days?
Shut up, bitch!
The tuning of the splats. Whatever is first party, because there's a lot of first party Nintendo stuff. I just named the ones that I'm most interested in. Okay, those are the ones that are going to move the console and get everyone excited. The third-party games come later, and they're saying, yes, the second stage will arrive around October to November. Third-party studios will be pumping out their games for it, okay? I'm going to be honest, I think the initial wave of games is going to be ports, meaning you'll probably see third-party ports of games coming out in the fall, and that's going to be their big fall lineup for Christmas. Buy all these ports for your Switch 2. Likely what will happen is that these third-party game devs will start working on new titles exclusively to the Switch, and then they will apply free at WGU for tuition. Oh, wait. No, they will likely start dropping new titles within the next couple of years. But I feel like we're going to get a lot of ports in the fall, a lot of special editions for Switch 2, etc. Then there is a third phase of games exclusive to the holiday period only. See, I don't know how it's not working anymore. This used to actually have a thing here that you could change the color, and now it doesn't work anymore. That's just great. Anyway, so this is exciting news if it's true. But keep in mind, this is just rumors based on this guy, Tom Henderson, who was at Game Developers Conference, and this is what people told him. All right? We're going to find out for sure next week, because next week is the actual Switch 2 event on the 2nd. So that's 1 week from today. It'll be around Tuesday next week. There'll be the big event, and then we'll learn about the concrete details. And hopefully, at that time, we'll be able to pre-order the Switch 2. Like, I want to pre-order it right away. I want to get it locked in so I can get it on launch day. I hope I can get it on Amazon, because Amazon will ship it the fastest. But if not, I might have to get it from a third-party site like Best Buy or somewhere else. I guess we'll see. Okay? All right, so Switch 2 news. Hopefully it's true. Okay, well, now everyone is tagging me. What's going on, everyone? Good morning to Game Boy. What's up, Adam? What's up, NVL Roy? How you doing? Toasty Chestnuts over on Kick. How are you today? A lot of people were saying hello during the Switch 2 hype segment. Get it at GameStop. That's probably the last place I would get it. Because to get it at GameStop, I would actually have to go to GameStop. Would my wife want to Switch 2? You know, I don't know. I have no idea. Right now, she has my old Xbox Series X and she has my old PS5. So she could use those, you know, for gaming. And I'm sure if there are Switch exclusive games, she might want to Switch 2. I don't think she's going to want it at launch. Okay. All right. Well, guys, here's the deal. The only other thing that I really wanted to talk about today, all right, was starting to plan again, not only for my birthday marathon, but for the 100 goal celebration. But if you guys aren't in the mood for that, we can just talk as well. If you want to hit me up, type me in the chat. Let's see what you guys want to talk about today. Do a little bit of Q&A. And remember, today is Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and we can jump into that sooner rather than later. It really depends on what you guys want to talk about today.
Who
so let's
fucking cares?
King Ferv's asked, will Kat play Atomfall? You know, I don't know. I don't know if she's going to play that or not. It is a Game Pass game, and she could play it on the Xbox. Maybe she'll give it a shot. I'll see if she's interested. I'll tell her about it. That it's Thursday. How robust do I feel today? Only middle robustness, because it's hot today, and already this office is getting very warm. If I didn't have the 2 fans blasting, I'd probably be sweating. But luckily I have 2 fans blasting, but it's gonna be hot in here today. It's gonna suck. Well, what this means, I'm gonna have to get the new air filters for the new season, probably this coming week. Put them in, and probably, to be honest, in early April, I'm probably gonna have to put the air conditioner in, which I don't want to do, but I think I'm gonna have to. Here's some good news though. With this air conditioner now, because I have the blackout curtains, they're insulation curtains that keep heat in, but also keep cool in. So those curtains should actually make it so that the cool stays in way better than it used to with my old shitty busted blinds. So this room will likely be very, very cool and nice climate control during the spring and summer when I have the air conditioner in. I don't want to put it in, but I'm going to have to, because if the heat's coming this early, I just got to do something. I can't just sit here sweating it out all day. Especially now, I have 2 high-end PCs for my setup. I can't have these PCs dying on me now because it's freaking overheating in here. You know what I mean?
Who fucking
Have I ever had popcorn
cares?
chicken from KFC? I've barely eaten KFC in the last 20 years. I think in the last 20 years, I've had like maybe 2-3 KFC meals ever, and 1 or 2 of those was for DSP Tries It. I just don't eat KFC because it's bad. So, no, probably not. Or if I did, I don't remember. No, Kat did not play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. As I've explained, she played 1 and didn't like it, so she didn't care for 2. She didn't care about it. Blue Barracudas or orange iguanas? I would go for the blue Barracudas.
I'm seriously debating whether to even get Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It seems like an interesting game. I'm genuinely toying with the notion of getting it, but I don't know if just because Phil doesn't like it and Kat doesn't like it. I mean, everyone seems to like it. It seems like a fascinating game.
Tony Baloney says, you're a hypocrite. You run ads on your live streams. Yes, ads on my live streams, that number 1 can be avoided if you become a YouTube Premium member. That number 2, you could just use an ad block to block. That number 3 can be completely bypassed if you watch over on Kick where there are no ads. The point I'm making is if you want to read the Insider Gaming article, you have to fight through ads that are intrusive and ruin the site. The ads here are not intrusive and ruining my content. There's a million ways that you can watch my content without ads. So there you go.
Or, alternatively, you could just stop running ads, you greedy piece of shit. Dolwell just saying wait till a summer sale. That's a potential shout. Yeah, that's a good shout. That's a good shout.
Have I ever been bowling? Yes, and it's fun.
Phil, are you allowed to encourage using ad blockers while streaming on YouTube? They kind of, like, YouTube kind of rely on that, don't they? Mind you, I don't run ads, and I I use ad blocker myself because I'm a piece of shit. Like, I use ad blocker on everyone. Nobody's safe. I know. I don't run ads either. You know, I don't run ads. If you ever see ads in my content, it's usually because I'm using content claimed by another party, like, you know, the BBC or something. You know, because I might use the clip from the BBC or something. You know, so yeah, that's the only time you might have ads in my content, because I've used other copyrighted stuff.
See, I'm better than them, man. No, you're not any better. Everyone's the same. No one's better than anybody else. Get your ass out there and fucking work, bitch. Oh, you're right. You will take the ban.
Bruh. I knew that was gonna happen because it was making a noise. It was making a creaking noise, and I was like, "What's making that creaking noise?" And then all I knew it was gonna move. All right, let me grab my shit that just went flying. That was funny. My beer helmet box is what I use to prop up my digital frame. It's the only box I have that's like the perfect size to do it. Remember a couple years ago I did the Super Bowl event and I had this thing on, it leaked all over me. Like, it just literally was leaking all over me. Yeah. Alrighty. Whew. Cool. Did I ack when I laughed? Okay, well, good. I hope you enjoyed the ack. No, I did not see a SpongeBob Night Shift game. I don't know anything about it. Thoughts on gin? Gin can be good if you buy a good brand. Gin can also be terrible if you buy a low-end brand. Gin tends to burn like shit if you buy a low-end brand. But if you buy a smooth brand, I like how it has a citrusy botanical flavor to it. So it all depends. I don't really drink gin anymore. I used to drink it a lot. I haven't drank it in a very long time, actually.
Then why do you follow a gin company on Twitter? Like, if you go to Phil's Twitter account and you look at who he's following, there's only 70 things he's following, but one of the accounts Phil follows is Tiger Gin. We use the finest botanical source from the... He follows a gin company on Twitter. Like, why? I like how he's still following Kino Casino clips. Jesus, man. He forgot to ban them, I guess. He forgot to unfollow the Kino Casino clips channel. This is who Phil is following right now. These are his official people he's following. Oh, Christ, man. You got to wonder, why is he following some of these accounts? Like, who are some of these people? King 5 News. He's following the Columbia DSP2, his backup account. The City of Renton, the Renton Police Department. FUPA. He's following... Phil follows FUPA. I mean, if you... I didn't think Phil would follow FUPA, although, I mean, I wouldn't say it stands for Fair Use Protection Association. I would say it stands for something else entirely. For example, Cat has a FUPA. Oh, goddamn. Patriots fan. Oh, he's not, you know, he follows some of his dents or whatever, but yeah, Jesus, man. Phil follows, I don't know why Phil follows Tiger Gin, but for some reason he just follows Tiger Gin. Oh shit, is this a music video? Hold on. What? I have a feeling that, yeah, I feel like that being said, show is about to end because they're enjoying a song and the chat's going crazy in there. So yeah, let's just get back to bingo, shall we?
Jade, I think we had seen that game, didn't we? We had seen that on Game Pass at one point. I think it's supposed to be like a digital tour of Disneyland, but the funny part is I think it's outdated and they don't even have that stuff anymore. That's actually in that game. There is an email command. There is an email command on Kick now. Avarice, how you doing today? What is my biggest fear regarding GTA 6 as Sure Shot? I would say my biggest fear would be because GTA Online made them the majority of their money last game, that they put all of their time, focus, and investment in that, and that the actual GTA 6 game itself is either too short or just not very good. That's maybe like a 20-hour experience doesn't have a lot of content, but then you rush into GTA Online and it has all the content.
Phil has cried before about games being too long for his channel. He hates it when a game is 20 plus hours long, but for some reason he's demanding that GTA 6 have at least a 20 plus hour storyline, if not more.
I don't want to care that much about GTA Online. I didn't like it in 5, and I'm probably not going to play it in 6. So I want 6 to be an amazing narrative experience with great characters, development, gameplay, graphic, everything. I want it to be an awesome game that's going to be an awesome playthrough for you guys. I don't want to say, oh, well, that was the afterthought. We rushed through it so that you could just go to play online, right? Am I playing 6 on PC or PS5 Pro? The rumor is it's going to only be on PS5, right? It's not going to be on PC at launch. There's never been a Rockstar game that's been PC and console co-launch at the same time. They usually port them to PC later. So I'll have to play it on PS5 Pro. So I'm happy that someone donated a PS5 Pro last year, so I'll have it for the game. That's awesome that they did that.
Shut up, Phil. So thank you very much for that being said, for directing their audience to my way. You know, it's very kind of you indeed. Well, not everyone might be a fan of Bingo, but our friend Broside Phil is currently streaming as well. So I feel like if people don't want Bingo, if people from that being said don't want, you know, some Bingo stuff, feel free to check out Broside Phil. You know what I mean? There we go. So in case you weren't aware, there's a Broside Phil streaming right now as well. He's recapping Phil and the antics from the week ago. He started like 40 odd minutes ago. So yeah, if you want to check him out as well, go for it. There you go.
Well, that is true. Yes, GTA 1 was on PC first. That is correct. Because it originally was a PC game, but as soon as they started going to Sandbox, right? When the games changed with GTA 3, they've always been on console first. What's the theme of my lights? It's like Sonic the Hedgehog. I want to have like a yellow and blue mix to match the logos and, you know, the leaderboard today. I actually don't even know what the name of it is, though, because a lot of these I retheme them. It's called Bubblegum. Does it look like Bubblegum? No. See what I mean? Like, I rethemed them. Probably originally it was like a pink color for Bubblegum. I just rethemed it because you can customize all these RGB light setups to do whatever you want.
Who fucking
I think it was pretty
cares?
cool. Guys, can we get some support? We only have one tip. That's it.
Isn't that Begment? Isn't that Begment?
Guys, can we get some support? We only have one tip. That's it. You're telling me no one out there is going to do super chat. We can't get one gifted sub. We can't get one member on this podcast. You got to be kidding me. Soul Potato, 22 months as a member, says, Phil, are you liking Shadows? Soul Potato, you obviously haven't been around. I quit it. And I made a big video about why I quit it, and it's doing well and getting tons of views on my channel. So, no, I quit it. It's awful. It's super freaking boring. It's just not worth playing at this point. In fact, I'm not even kidding, since I showed you guys the video, what, half an hour ago? It already got 200 more views. So it's actually doing very well in views for my kind of video anyway, because my videos never get any views. Oh, I know all about GTA Online and its ridiculousness, but hey, it caught on and everyone just kept playing it, so there you go. I mean, like we talked about this, how games as a service basically ruined gaming because all these executives at these companies decided we just want to make games as a service games because GTA Online is popular and made so much money. But what they don't realize is you actually have to have talent to make a good games as a service game that people want to spend money on, and that's the problem. They don't have talent. You know? There we go. Just because you made a games as a service game doesn't mean it's going to make money. It has to be good. And this is what all these game developers are missing. Well, you guys don't really have much to talk about today. You guys are pretty quiet today. I'm shocked. Usually on this show, people come up with a whole bunch of topics and things, right?
Well, it didn't help you haven't banned most of them in Kick because they were trying to fucking get you to unban Kimcha or whatever.
But not a lot of people are talking today. I mean, we have good viewership, but no one's really tagging me and talking about much. So is it that you guys just want me to get the gameplay? I don't know. I mean, it's your call. I'll do whatever you guys want. I'm shocked that you guys aren't very talkative today. Oh, let's see here. Well, how much do I think the Switch 2 will cost? I honestly have no idea. I'll tell you this. If it's expensive, it's stupid. Like, you know this thing's going to be underpowered.
If it's expensive, it's stupid. Says a person that charges $1,500 to fucking stuff his face full, you know, with fucking McDonald's. If it's expensive, it's stupid. Shut the fuck up.
It's not going to be on par with modern high-end gaming consoles. So if they try to say, charge the same as a PS5 Pro, I think that's incredibly stupid. I would say the most they can charge is $500. The most. But I would expect, because it's Nintendo, for them to try to bring that price down to maybe like $300 or $400. But I guess we don't know, because we don't know what the specs are. We don't know what's going to be in this thing yet. So until we actually get all the nitty-gritty, I don't think we can really have our answer yet. Right? I think the Ninja Turtles event did end on Doom. I think this is the end of the now St. Patrick's Day event. But I think the Turtle event is finally over.
does the sugar do in the sauce?
Oh, I don't give a shit about Pokemon Go being bought by Scopely. Why would I care? What would I have to add to that? Nothing. The rumor is between $400 and $500 for Switch 2. Yeah, right. Adam says GTA 6 will bring world peace and end hunger. Yeah, right. But I consider doing karaoke on my birthday stream. I can't. Again, I keep telling you guys, you can't play music. If you try playing music on YouTube or whatever, you get muted and blocked. They'll even mute the stream. They'll turn the stream off.
And yet, that being said, they're able to organise a full-on musical competition called China Ring, which they've done for the last few years now, which has invited an incredible amount of musically talented people to come forward and share their talents with the internet out wide. It's like, Phil, you could do it if you wanted to. You're just too fucking lazy to look into the logistics of it all. Even I've made my own shitey music before.
I've had music streams I did in the past before YouTube started doing that, and then they, after the fact, block the whole stream, cannot be watched. It's just not possible. It sucks. No, I only played Pokemon Go when it was brand new. When it was brand new, I played it for a few months.
And your username in that game was They Call Me DSP, which you then claimed you'd never use to play a mobile game.
A big video about it because I actually did go to Seattle and did like walking around doing it in Seattle, and that was over on my KO Gaming channel in like 2017. So it was like 8 years ago. And then after that, I never played it again. I just dropped it completely and stopped playing it. Captain DCW, how you doing, man? He says, you know, I see what you're saying about AC Shadows, but that's what I like. I get home from work and I just want to chill. See you later for Yakuza. And again, if that's what you're looking for,
Phil said chill. That's good for us.
Burger.
There we go.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
And we're 5 away from a full house already. Good stuff indeed. Guys, if you're here from that being said, before you abandon the bingo stream going, what the fuck is this? Please like the stream. If we get 100 likes on the bingo stream, we get 3 free spaces. So if bingo's not your thing, if this kind of thing's not your thing, if listening to an incomprehensible Scottish man ranting about Phil Burnell being a piece of shit is not your sort of thing, you've also, you know, I'd recommend Broside Phil stream instead, for example. But before you leave, before you abandon us, please like the stream. Liking the stream, get 100 likes, gives us free spaces, which will help us get to a full house bingo card. Good stuff indeed. Big up to Sodis, who says, I'm getting a Steam Deck for your birthday at time, hooray. It's your birthday?
Old bastard!
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Game, if you're looking for quantity over quality, a lot of people say the reason I like the Ubisoft games is because they're always insanely long and have a ton of content. If that's what you're looking for, yeah, admittedly, you'll get that out of an Ubisoft game. Whether you're playing Star Wars Outlaws or a Far Cry or an Assassin's Creed, they're all very grindy. They all have a ton of stuff, but I just don't find any of it very interesting. So since it's not interesting, I don't want to play it. Here's the thing, right? For a lot of people, gaming is your downtime relaxation. You're coming home from school or work, and you need time to unwind. So you just unplug your brain, you boot up a game, and you just grind, and it feels relaxing. I've been there. I used to do that with certain games. I'd pull up a drink of rum and coke, and I'd sit there chugging and just playing a game and relaxing, okay? That's not my situation. My situation is my time is incredibly valuable because it's not relaxation, it's content. I have to make entertaining content for you, and there's just nothing entertaining about modern Ubisoft games.
Phil, you are meant to be the source of the entertainment. Like, the game, to a certain degree, is also a factor. But if it is a game's sole responsibility to provide entertaining content, then why the fuck should people just go to your channel instead of someone else's channel with a lot more subs and views? You know? Like, oh, look at Phil Burnell playing Call of Duty. What's this top 10 one? Like, Phil, like, what have you got to offer an audience which is different from other content creators apart from begging them profusely? Your over-reliance on the game to carry you because you lack some personality to make your streams interesting. It's like, you fail to kind of grasp that simple concept. Phil succeeded back in the day, not because he was a great content creator, but because he was usually first to the fucking, you know, first to the punch, essentially. He basically camped outside fucking GameStop, waiting for the doors to open, so he'd be the first in line at GameStop. He'd be the first person to buy a game at GameStop. You know, that fucking morning or whatever. He'd go straight home, game in one hand, game guide in the other hand. He would turbocharge his way playing the fucking games, recording for 10 minutes at a fucking time, uploading that shit immediately to the internet. So Phil was usually the first person to have some gameplay footage of the brand new games on the internet, because that was how Phil conducted his fucking business. It wasn't about the quality of the work, it was quantity and getting things done super fucking fast. No, because these days you can't really do that. The times they are changing. Phil didn't adapt to the times, Phil didn't change with the fucking times, and he got left in the fucking dust. So now he's going to bitch and whine and moan about how it's unfair that other people get access and early access to content, and he can't fucking do it because he's got to fucking play the game like everyone else fucking does. But Phil, you're over-reliant on the fucking games to try and carry your streams. it's surely you got to fucking understand that you have to fucking offer something which makes you stand out. Why do you think I do bingo? You know, so it's like a lot of detractors. See, so the reason I do bingo primarily is because, I mean, one, it's fun. It's kind of fun to try and do something fun and make a game out of Phil's boring content. No one else was doing it though. Like, so I was trying to think of, what can I do? What can I offer my fellow detractors, which is different from all these other detracting content creators? Bingo. You know, no one else fucking does it. I mean, you know, and so that's my thing as well as being Scottish. I'm doing bingo as well, you know. So things like that. So I'm all my thought process is like, what can I offer that's different? What can I give somebody that's a unique sort of thing compared to everything, you know? And it's like, and that's the sort of advice I would give that advice to any detractor. There's some detractors I do get asked sometimes from other people, like, you know, about you know, some detractors, you know, some new detractors want to make content on Phil. You know, and I would just recommend, if you have something to say about Phil, which you've not seen said yet by anyone else, or if there's a topic about him which you've not really seen covered yet, then go for it. You plan it, organise it, whatever, you get your voice out there. Usually that stuff will get discovered, you know what I mean? You know, and if it gets traction, it gets traction, but yeah. If you have a different take, share it with people. You know, because it's easy to copy, like Phil will just copy what other people does. At this point in time, he's just copying and pasting the formula, you know, from everyone else. I get game, I play game, I want game to get my money. But Phil, you're offering nothing to the table, you're bringing nothing to the table.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thanks to Brad Burney for popping a 17-month bingo banner. There's a message saying, eye up. Eye up indeed. Why I? But yeah, it's just, he's still, after 17 years of Phil creating content on the internet, he still doesn't understand that he has to fucking offer something as well as a game. It can't just be the game that is relied on to bring the big bucks. You have to fucking bring something from yourself to make people want to keep coming back for more.
The gameplay is boring, repetitive, doesn't have much of note to entertain any kind of an audience. If we were just sitting here doing unwind relaxation nights, sure. But I'm trying to actually put out entertaining streams and show you games, and if the games are boring, I can't really make the stream good. All I do is make fun of the game, and that only goes so far, right?
So this is why you are this is why, and I say this in the most reasonable way possible, okay? This is why, Phil Burnell, you are an inferior gaming content creator. Because you lack the ability to make gold dust out of shit that's in front of you. A lot of good, entertaining content creators can fucking make incredible content from shit games in front of them, you know? Like, I'm sure you guys know yourselves, there's a lot of fucking content creators. You probably follow some content creators, I'd imagine, who play fucking some interesting games which aren't the most polished fucking of titles, and yet it's the fucking person's character and personality which makes you come back for fucking more. Like, NerdTube's a good example. NerdTube, you know, like, he's like, his stuff by, you know, he's making content for fucking years now on YouTube, you know what I mean? But he plays some big games, but he also plays some indie games and, you know, some smaller games, whatever. And as I'm saying, sometimes it's the fucking personality of somebody that makes you fucking come back to fucking enjoy more of the content. You guys will probably have your own examples, but that's the first example that came to my head though.
I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Definitely my situation is different than a lot of people's. Okay. I received a $5 tip from Mars Inhabitant. How do you think Trump is doing so far? Do you want to know my honest take? I have no
politics. Hooray!
Burger.
How the hell do we get that?
No idea. Since essentially I tried DS Politics and people didn't like the show because I wasn't ultimately leaning towards one direction or the other, and I was trying to have more sane takes than just attacking another side as some kind of a crazy, you know, polarized villain. Since no one else really cared for that and the show kind of failed within about a month and a half, I haven't really followed politics. I hear from time to time, oh, he's signing this executive order.
So what you're trying to say is that you didn't really have a passion for the topic you were talking about. You were only in it for the money. And because I didn't get you money, you don't care about the topic. See, this is why your shit fails. So this is why smart guys will inevitably fucking fail. Because you're not actually fucking have a passion for the fucking topic at hand. For the fucking subject matter you're fucking discussing. You don't care enough to fucking keep going with it and fucking putting it's like, why do you think these fucking things fail? So like, these things fail for you, Phil. Because you're not intellectually invested in the topic matter. Like I could fucking talk about my thoughts on Trump. I don't really give a shit about politics, but I've got opinions, I've got ideas, I've got thoughts. And not just fucking say politics in general. You know what I mean? But yeah, but that's but you don't care. But even though you don't care, and you're admitting you don't fucking care, you try to fucking do a show specifically about politics just to try and fucking make money. You're admitting this to your audience now, and yet you're fucking trying to also fucking push forward a fucking narrative that you're not in it for the fucking bag. If you're not in it for the fucking bag, why in the fuck did you even fucking do it in the first place, you fucking hypocrite? It's just absolutely... Listen to it again. Listen to it again.
Taking another side as some kind of a crazy, polarized villain. Since no one else really cared for that and the show kind of failed within about a month and a half, I haven't really followed politics. I hear from time to time, oh, he's signing this executive order and this is happening and that's happening. I'm not really following it, to be honest. And it's funny because we've heard so many things. He's going to change the tax code. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. But none of it's happened yet. All you hear is the rumors. I guess the biggest thing he's doing is his tariffs, right? And I guess it remains to be seen, how will the tariffs affect things? Will they actually help, hurt? Will it short-term hurt, long-term help? I really don't know. I
mean, I can tell you fucking straight away, short-term it's going to sting like a bastard for everyone. Short-term, it will absolutely fucking suck for everyone. Long-term, there's potential there, but this is not the first time that fucking... This is not some sort of revolutionary fucking concept. Tariffs has been a fucking thing that's been tried in the fucking past, in like the late 70s and 80s as well. Thatcher and fucking Ronald Reagan were kind of somewhat... they were quite favourable and that sort of thing as well, and all that shit. But it's got to be implemented in the correct sort of fucking way. You have Donald Trump. Donald Trump has threatened Canada and the EU. Like, because also Canada and the EU were contemplating potentially doing their own sort of agreement with each other. And Trump has threatened both of them, saying that if you do a trade deal which threatens the US, Trump's notion of threatening the US is Canada and the EU working together. If Canada and the EU work together for things like steel, for example, Trump would consider that an actual fucking threat to America. But the only reason that fucking Canada and the EU are even talking about it in the first place is because of what Trump did with the fucking initial tariffs in the first place implemented. It's a problem of his own creation. So yeah, short-term tariffs are going to suck for everybody. So that not to get fucking too political about it, but yeah, but I can understand mostly the motivations that Trump has though. He wants these companies to go to America, bring their business to America, keep the business in America. Even foreign companies. He wants fucking foreign companies to come to America, build their shit here, so it's cheaper to fucking do it in America, whatever. I can understand the logic behind it, but it's not as simple as that.
Since I haven't been following it, I feel like I shouldn't be the one to talk about it. I'd be pretty uneducated on it and look like an idiot speaking of things that I haven't got caught up on, so I'd rather just abstain. Okay? King Furbs, yeah, we're going to try Adamfall on Thursday, see what it's like. Again, the good thing about these games that are on Game Pass is I can give them as many shots as I want until I decide whether or not I want to continue them or not. We'll see if it's good. If it's good, I'll keep playing. If it's not, we'll stop. It depends. People are saying you can beat the game in like 5 hours if you rush through it and do no content. Like if you just do story, you can beat it like super fast. But others are saying, nah, if you give it time, it does have a good amount of content. So I guess we'll have to see.
The good thing about this was using like Raw Phil's stream. I know when the podcast ends. Oh wait, oh my god, so fuck. I looked at. I thought this was the end of the podcast here because it's like a chapter thing. No, we're about to transition. We're like 10 minutes away from transitioning to Phil's Kino Casino rant. I forgot that happened on here as well. Fuck me.
The first Berserker's Kazan game I'm not interested in. It is literally yet another one of these Soulsborne knockoffs. And unlike Another Crab's Treasure, which was incredibly unique because it was more cartoony and underwater last year, or Lies of P, which essentially was the pseudo sequel to Bloodborne, this one doesn't look unique enough to me at all. It just kind of looks like, eh. Well, there hasn't been a Soulsborne recently, so let's just toss off our attempt at one. No, I'm not going to play. I don't care.
Who fucking cares?
After Disco Elysium, I should try Crusader Kings 3. You think so? No, Cat's not interested in co-op games right now, so we're not playing Split Fiction.
Boom. Member Bomb
My biggest fans are idiots.
Son of a bitch. I had a feeling that was going to happen. When I seen these words here, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Well, bingo has been won. Like, Sonny's like, fuck this shit, we're not going to fucking wait. We're 4 away from a full house. And lo and behold, a 20-member bomb from Sonny has given us 4 free spaces, which gives us a full house. Bingo.
Burger.
Hooray.
Full house. Oh boy, how exciting! Anyway,
So thank you very much to Sonny for gifting 20 members to the channel. Congratulations to the following people for becoming a member. Congratulations to Faith D, British Pilot, M Bod, Kevin Football, Anthony, Lelouch V Britannia, Sadie, Tom, Golden Mask, Anita Handjab, Nave, the Agostino Zinga Show, Chantal Shoulderfly, Fats 12, Wally Wonka, Nova, What's in Your Bag, Trevon Womack, Sam, and Liquid Carl. So congratulations to you guys for getting a membership. If you just got a membership there from Sonny, make sure you thank them for getting the membership. And yeah, there you go. Thank you, Sonny, for the member bam. Thank you for winning us bingo. Of course, winning bingo means it adds $10 to the bingo prize fund, so good stuff indeed. I'll just update that right now. There we go. Now, of course, so that's bingo all said and done with. And yeah, in case you're wondering, after this rant, most of you have probably seen the Kino Casino rant already. I'm not going to go through it again. We've seen it already. Memology made a great compilation. Memology had a very good, robust compilation of the Kino Casino rant that Phil had on Tuesday. So I'd recommend that. You know, if people want to watch it in the raw Phil format, the link in the chat right now is the link to the stream I'm watching right now from raw Phil. You can skip to it yourself if you want. It's got timestamps here, you know, so you're just going to go straight ahead to the timestamp and you'll see for yourself if you want to check out for yourself, okay? Now guys, we've won bingo, we're victorious in bingo, fandabe dozy. Hooray for that. I'm not finished with the stream though, so I am still got things to do in the stream. We have some marbles to enjoy. If you don't really care about marble stuff or whatever, and you just want to see the tractors, do the stream and stuff, I will, you know, link to Broside Phil's in the chat right now. I will also live redirect the stream once we're done to Broside Phil's stream. But yeah, if you want to stick around and enjoy some marble content to see if we can add some more bingo prize money to the bingo prize fund, then don't go anywhere. And I'm going to add the latest names to the bingo, to the marble list. And then when I get back, we will see if we can add some. I'm just laughing at fucking Broside Phil's fucking notifications. But yeah, I'm gonna add the latest names, the latest marbles to the list, okay? And when I come back, we will see if we can add some more bingo prize for money by completing these 99% elimination style courses. So don't go anywhere, guys. If you want to go to Broside Phil stream, as I said, his link is in the stream right now. Otherwise, stick around and we'll do some marble gameplay and we'll see if we can get some more bingo prize for money added. So I will be right back.
And quite frankly, those people who make that shit up should be sued. They should be sued into oblivion. But I'm not a rich man, and I don't have the means to do it. You know, some of that stuff out there has been insanely damaging and messed up.
Alrighty, good people, we are back here. I'm going to try and pick some courses to try and see if we can get some completions on these very challenging marble courses. So yeah, the problem is, when you pick some courses, what courses do we think could win us some marble stuff? You know, like, these are the 99% elimination style courses, you know. So, and we have 146 different marbles. We just need one marble to complete each of these 3 courses. We'll add $10 per course to the bingo prize fund. How about we pick this one first? Marble dangerous map. Average finish time 4 minutes. Quite long. Let's see for ourselves what it's like, shall we? Remember, we get any completion here, we get any courses completed. $10 per completion. What happens here? We're going down the tube, we go down here, there's, oh god. This, look, the finish is down there where a shark is, oh for god's sake. Well, this will be fun. There's sharks, there's drops, there's spinny things. Whatever. So here we go. I can see Broadside Phil's marble there, leading the way. I see Warren's marble there as well. Mr. White wondering where his marble is. Let's see if we can find it. Can you see a name anywhere there? You know, spinning around somewhere here. Where are you? You may be somewhere in there. I don't know. I'm getting kind of dizzy trying to find you. I'll just go here and wait for you to come down. Let's see if we can find you coming out. Where are you, you wee bastard? There's too many names. It's hard to. I don't know where you are. We'll follow M. Bode. M. Bode currently, they were in the lead, but now the lead has been lost. Pretty straightforward. I was going to say a straightforward course so far. Dips found a way to die. Dips and Mark O'Shaughnessy as well. They found a way to die. And Ira. Ira's gone as well. How do you find ways to die in this course? In this part of the course anyway? It seems pretty straightforward. It's going 2 different ways now. Camber Dutchman seems to be ahead here. The Camber Dutchman is ahead. Big fucking cheater right behind him. Tom and Meowblock sitting there as well. A little bit of speed getting picked up here, but it stays on Camber Dutchman, but he's been overtaken, but he takes the lead again. He's back in the lead. And a whole bunch of marbles are falling by the wayside and the other side. Alejandro Facundo, no, I like seeing her name. Brad Burnion's gone as well. Buell. This is getting a bit dizzy. I'm gonna get out of here. So let's just run away from there. The finish is down there. So I don't know how we get there. I'm waiting to see what happens here. These guys are just giving up on life and they're just falling to their doom, but Joe Badger has come out of this on the other side, seemingly unscathed. Ah, I see. So now they got your Jesus, man. Less than 100 marbles left alive. Joe Badger has his own little pod though. The finish is right below, but you don't just get to go there yet. You have to go through here. Look at all these marbles waiting to get through. Jesus Christ, man. Quite a lot of marbles have perished, I know that much. We're about to end. The drop's coming up soon. I think the drop should be here, somewhere. Yeah, there it is, right there. And in you go, straight down. Good, a good exit here. Joe Badger. Oh, they just survived. Oh, people are falling by the wayside again. Here we go, some more deaths up ahead here. Sticky Man and Wrestling Rant. Hold on. Wait. Who are we following? This marble I'm following has no name. Who am I following? I'm very confused whose marble this is. I don't have a name. Well, we have Sticky Man, potentially. Hold, we need to get in here, hold on. We need to get down here. You want to land in... You want to land in a shark, I think, to have a chance of winning. Is anyone going to land? Nope, people are falling by the wayside. Chris, thanks! Oh, almost. Yeah, we're down to the last 30 odd marbles. Are people... So many marbles are coming close to winning here. We need to change angle here. The sun sets in the background as marbles fall to their doom. Piggy bank, no, godly one on the wrong side. Down to the last 15 marbles, now Ronan just gone. Dapper Dragon, Miss Kitty! Thought they might have had it, Miss Kitty, but the angle wasn't there. Nope, and there we go. A lot of marbles made it to the end, but sadly they couldn't make it and get to the finish line, so we are 0 for 1. We did not get any completions for that course. Oh, we'll try a different course, shall we? We'll try a completely different course altogether. What should we pick next? Ultra Thunderful Abyss. Quite short though, a 51-second average finish time. So let's see what this one's all about. So this one has an average finish time of 51 seconds. You go down here, you go in a circle, and then you just... Oh, I see. You need to stay dead center the entire time and not fall down the left or the right. And then you hit a speed boost. And the finish is... Oh, I see. I think you actually want to drop down to the left. At the very... What the hell? Well, this is going to be interesting. I can see why it's a short course, but you've got to, you know, let's see how many marbles get to survive this. So they're just all spinning round and round and round here. There's a lot of death and destruction waiting in these marbles, it seems, because look at all the holes that can fall in here. Mr. White, I have found your marble. Mr. White, your marble's about to perish. And there you go. I found you though. You're quite easy to find that time, Mr. White. Elaine's? Whoa, what happened there? It's okay, we need to stay up here. Dare Bear is doing it. And they went too far. So did Voodoo. So some people are surviving, but you don't actually... Well, that was it. That was it. Everyone else died. Oh my, that was fast. Some people actually made it to the very end though, but the problem is you don't want to make it to the very end, you want to fucking make it to almost the end. And then fall. Oh, Jesus man, that was I feel like trying it on again. That one was a very quick one. Plus the camera went a bit stranger. Let's try that one again, shall we? So we'll try it on again just to kind of see. Because I feel like I missed that wee bit. So come on, get down here. Just get down the way you. There must be a speed boost here. There must be a speed boost here somewhere because they speed up. I swear they speed up going around in circles. But anyway, we'll try it one more time. One more time, we'll try that. So we'll just wait for the marbles to come through here. There's Kyle. See Kyle. Do you see Kyle? I see Kyle. I no longer see Kyle. Let's go ahead here. The Mad Max. Oh, that was a good little run going. Miss Kitty, but I think, yeah, I don't think they're slowing down enough. They need to slow down. Miss, that's the problem. Sick Monkey as well, they're gone as well, and that's it. Just like that. Just like that, it's all gone. Right, we'll try one more course. We'll try one more single course. 99% elimination style. Let's see, what should we pick? Sunny, pick one. Sunny one is bingo if I remember. Bam, I'll let Sunny pick one we've not played before. If it says play next to it, we've already played it. Don't pick that. Pick one here that we've not played yet. So I'll let you decide. You know. So let's see. Jumping. This one here. Jumping ordeal. Another short one. 56 seconds average finish time. Okay, let's go for it. If this is a short one, I might try this one a couple of times as well. Similar looking course, except you have a big hefty jump. So what happens here? Oh my god. You have to land. No, there's no way. There's no way in hell this is... You need to land here. Perfectly. And then you got to try and not get sent backwards with a speed boost. And if you do that, then you've probably... Wow. Now, you know, I'm going to hit start now, and I'm just going to wait here and see what the hell happens. What? This one looks ridiculous. So there's a huge jump there, and we want marbles to land perfectly in this very small ramp. And also not be forced to go back the way with a speed boost arrow. So let's just let's see here. Let's have a wee look see here. So let me just the first few marbles are about to come flying up now here. Warren's the first one here. Warren's off target here. Dreaded end. Wasn't far away. We surely somebody can land. Like, so you can see it's too short. You can see it's too short to make it all the way there. But is anyone going to land on here perfectly? No, they're not. 146 swishes, all gone. No, we're trying that again. We're trying that again. Oh, gee. One more time. We're trying that again. Oh, just such. I want one to make it. Although, if one makes it, I guess that's it. But yeah, like, you've got to look at the size of the jump. It's such a huge jump. So, let's see. We'll try one more time. Can we have anyone making it? The big massive jump of dreams. Will we have a winner? Looks like Larry's the first one to have a go here. No pressure, Larry, but yeah, no one else has made it so far. Unlucky, Larry, unlucky. Stalled attempt. We just need one to make it. We just need one to just get in there perfectly. And we're not going to get any. Balls. Balls. One more time, screw it, one more time. It's a very short course, screw it, one more time. This is the last attempt. This is the last one. Hit start, we're going already. Jesus, man. Like, I can't, like, look at the gap. It's just, you need to be spot on. Like, it's such a ridiculous jump, it really is. The thing is, though, it is possible. Like, it is definitely possible. If I leave the camera here, you'll see how close we get. You know? Look how close some of these marbles will get. So here we go. You weren't close. Neither were you. A lot of them are falling quite short now. I mean, look at that, actually. Unexpected. Every single... This feels a bit sus. This course, this map feels sus. I feel like this might be impossible. I want to see that one more time from the same angle. Not a single marble could even make the distance. You know, I feel like this is a bit of a... This is a bit of an untrustworthy map. This is like playing Russian roulette with an Uzi. But I want to see something here. Will any marbles get close to even making the distance? Never mind being accurate enough. Will I be able to make the distance? I mean, if it doesn't, I don't think it's possible. I might actually pick a different marble course, because this one might be impossible. You need... I just want to see any evidence. I want to see proof that a marble can make a distance. But they're all falling short. Look, every single one is falling short. Every single marble is falling short. And there's nothing you can do about that. Every single one. you know, I don't like that marble course. Like, it's one thing for being it's one thing being a challenging course, a difficult precision landing course is one thing, but an impossible course, I don't trust that course. I think that course is intentionally impossible, and that's not fair on you guys. So I'm going to pick home the actually. Hold on, I forgot to do this. We're going to ignore that course. That course wasn't real. Doesn't exist. Didn't happen. And we're just going to pick this course instead. Destructive aggressive air. 45 seconds. It shouldn't take too long. Screw it. But that last course was impossible. So screw that shit. This one, hopefully, it's all the same style. Okay, what's the worst that can happen here? You go down here, you hit a speed boost, you get bounced as well, but... Oh, I see. Like, how do you survive this? Like, you won't be going down... Oh, jeez. Oh my god. And you're going fast as well. And this is... Fuck me, this is bad. This is such a weird looking course. Now, what the hell is that thing over here? What's the point of this being here? Why? Why? You know, you want to sit here and just enjoy the view. So weird. And what the hell does this say? Highest level. What's the worst that can happen? Let's go for it. Right, so really the first big, you know, test in here, the questions like this thing here, what happens here? I feel like I want to make sure I don't fall too far. I want to kind of keep an eye on the finish here. Because, bear in mind, so somebody might get yeeted to the finish here, possibly. Like the speed boost like crazy. There's a jump, a speed boost there, so somebody might just get yeeted all the way to the finish here. So let's keep a wee eye on things here. Brian, you're the first one. You hit a jump, and then you see what I mean. So people are getting like thrown over by Sick Monkey. Unlucky. Is anyone going to land in a finish? Dreamlands. No, Mammon. Several people are finishing. There you go. Very strange. Oh, that's cool as well. If you actually make it on the map, if you make it on the ramp, you're going too slow to make it. You need to kind of trick shot your way there. You actually need to trick shot your way to the fucking finish. People made it to the fucking finish, yo. Dreamlands, Nomex, and Mammon made it to Salish, you know what I mean? So yeah. We add some bingo prize fund money anyway. We get $10 more added to the bingo prize fund. Fantabulous for that indeed. Let's go back to this for a second here. Let me update the bingo prize fund. The bingo prize fund is now 475 buckaroos. Excellent stuff indeed. But yeah, I'm going to wrap things up there. So yeah, so as I said, this is my bingo stream from Tuesday's podcast. I wasn't here obviously on Tuesday, so this is me making up for it. There's no podcast tomorrow, of course, because Phil's got his day off tomorrow as well. But yeah, I'm going to wrap things up there. I will live redirect you to Broside Phil stream. Broside Phil stream is what you're seeing right here, of course. So yeah, this stream will redirect there. But I am going to wrap things up there. And I'm going to end things how I always end things. By playing Notorious PIG. Contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. Hope you all enjoyed this kind of random, like, improvised bingo. Like, it's weird doing bingo and Phil's not actually live, but it worked. You know, we got a strong bingo card as well. ChatGPT picked an incredibly strong, robust bingo card. So credit to ChatGPT for doing that. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your Friday. Enjoy your Saturday as well. I'll be back on Sunday for some more robust bingo antics. Remember guys, on Monday, after bingo is all finished on Monday, we're having a marble race to determine who gets to win half of that bingo prize fund. If you've not yet got your own marble, fucking leave a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of his live stream. That way you'll have your own marble, and you're in with a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund. It doesn't cost you a fucking thing. You've got to put in it to win it, as the old saying goes. It could very well be fucking you, but if you've not yet got your marble, join the 146 people who have got their own marbles that are in with a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund. You know it makes fucking sense. Don't be a dafty. But yeah. Anyway, I'll see you all on Sunday for some bingo not jazz. But until then, enjoy your weekends, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.